So what is the reality of being a grassroots campaigner running for Parliament?
It is a hell of a lot of work. You are working around the clock. It is, you're just constantly going and going, and particularly because this election was called with short notice. You know, we couldn't do any preparation in advance, so it was just bang straight in, and just, yeah, it was a lot of work.
Okay, and with respect, I assume you have a little bit less financial resources available to you than other parties fighting for Stourbridge constituency.
A little bit less, yeah, just a little bit less. Yeah, no, we're under no illusions in the Green Party about what we're up against. Yeah. The Conservatives and Labour have got so much more resources than we do, and that means they can campaign in a completely different way than we can. The Conservatives put a lot of money into sending letters out, personalised to people that live based off the demographic, all this kind of stuff, clever advanced marketing techniques. Green Party can't afford to do any of that, so it's all about back to basics really, going and meeting people where they are, knocking on doors, putting leaflets through letterboxes, and trying to convince people that we're genuinely there for them, because you know we do care and we want to make a difference at their level.
And some people who run for Parliament will take leave from work when they're running to be an MP. But what's it like to work full time and run a campaign, and how do you balance it?
Yeah, it'd be lovely to have the entire running for Parliament off work, but sadly rent continues to be needing paid. So yeah, I think I took 2 days off work during the entire campaign, yeah. Aside from that, it meant trying to sneak time before work sometimes, and definitely during my lunch break at work I'll be sitting there sending emails, and then definitely after work. Yeah, I mean, the amount of emails I got from voters, there were just hundreds and hundreds, and I felt they've taken the time to personally contact me, so I have to personally respond. So I did, I emailed every single person back, about 500 or so. It takes a lot of time, and we're trying to get out on the doorstep as well, and you know, you need a team of people around you to get through it all, because there's so much to do. Doing it by yourself, you just can't.
Yeah, that's really impressive. So, and what do you think the biggest thing that suffers in your personal life is when you're running a campaign?
The biggest thing that suffers in my personal life? Sleep. Definitely sleep, actually, because yeah, you're burning the candle at both ends. You're getting up early because you know I've got to go to work, trying to sneak a bit of time beforehand, and there's always stuff to do, so you're just working late into the night.
And is there anything that you can take with you from campaigning to be an MP that you could put towards your own career or life in general?
I think one of the most exciting things in some ways that came out of running for Parliament was the hustings, the debates. I found that really quite invigorating, really, and that will be something I take away, because it was incredibly. I got a great response from the people during the debate. I would be talking and I'd get people clapping in the middle of what I'm saying. This is not something I'm used to as just a normal bloke, you know, getting involved in politics. And yeah, and kind of it really gives you confidence that people, if you're saying things that are basically right, then people want you to succeed. So it makes public speaking, it's a bit scary, isn't it, public speaking? But you know, if you know that the audience is kind of on your side, then it makes it so much easier. And so I think some people would think, oh, I can't get into politics because public speaking is too scary. But my experience is, you know what? Yes, it is scary in that first instance, but once you're underway, it's not too bad.
And is there any advice that you have for any young people who are interested in running for Parliament?
Yeah, well, definitely get stuck in. You know, we really need young people's voices in politics. In terms of advice, I think what I'd probably say is start by almost like questioning your beliefs a bit. I think that's really important, and something that we don't really do too much in politics. I would suggest go and have a look at websites like Political Compass, Vote for Policies. These are things that are quite independent, and based off the beliefs you have, the ideas, your principles, they will kind of show you which party you're most closely aligned to. And I would say go and do that, find out which party you agree with the most. Don't just kind of listen to what the politicians say, because what they say and what the policies really aren't always that lined up. So go and do that, and then whichever party that is that comes out that you're most aligned to, might be the Lib Dems, might be UKIP, hopefully it will be the Green Party, but you know, whichever party it is, please do go and join them, go along to a meeting and say, you know, I would like to be a parliamentary candidate one day. And you know what? They're going to snap your hand off, because we need young people in politics, and every party wants more younger members active and involved. So yeah, no, absolutely get stuck in. We need you.
Thanks very much. Just spoke to Andy of the Green Party, who's a lovely guy, and it just confirmed what I thought before, that he's someone who had to work full time as well as campaign, rather than just being able to campaign by itself. And it's really interesting to see the other side of it, because you don't think of politicians as having to have jobs as well as work towards Parliament.